I'm John Terode and you're watching Joburg Today.
Hello and welcome to Joburg Today. My name is Dumi Klapo, bringing you the best of what's going down in and around Johannesburg. It's that time of the week where we get to take it easy into the weekend. We take a look at Action Sports, a great sports indoor facility with an electrifying atmosphere to keep you going as we approach the winter season.
When it comes to indoor sports, Action Sports is a whole new ball game. It's South Africa's premier indoor sports provider, which offers the ultimate indoor sports venue across South Africa. We explored the action in Sandton.
Action Sports basically is run by the South African Indoor Cricket Federation, and basically there are lots of different action sports that take place under that umbrella, from action netball to action cricket to action hockey to action soccer. So in these arenas there's just a lot of action that takes place, but a lot of fun at the same time. So we got, as you can see, a lot of corporate leagues happening here at the moment. There are a lot of social leagues. We've got a lot of junior leagues that take place. It's a big arena for junior sport, corporate sports and inter-corporate sports, and just a bunch of friends wanting to come and have a fun game of whatever sport they choose, whether it be action soccer or action cricket or action netball. So a lot happens in these arenas. It's jam-packed from 5 o'clock in the evening up until 1, 2 o'clock in the morning when people decide to go home. Obviously it's for anybody. It's the cool thing about Action Sports is you got mixed netball teams. So you got guys and girls playing netball together, where netball is traditionally a girl sport, and in cricket you got mixed cricket teams where cricket's traditionally a boy sport, and you got girls and guys playing together. And obviously you've got the more sort of professional element of it, which is guys only in cricket and girls only in netball. But really it's a growing sport, and it's for every walk of life in this country. And the nice thing about it's not a very expensive sport, because it's not a sport where you need a lot of equipment. You need a cricket bat or you need one netball. The game fees are relatively inexpensive.
Action cricket and netball with dominant games in the facility. Jono gave us a breakdown of the action cricket format, including the competitive league.
Basically each match is essentially 16 overs a side. There are 4 batting pairs that bat for 4 overs each, making it the 16 overs, and every player gets to bowl 2 overs, and everybody has to do something. So you've got a team of 8, 2 teams of 8, and within that you've got a wicket-keeper and bowlers, but everybody has to bowl 2 overs and everybody has to bat for at least 4 overs. And then obviously there's a winner. Whoever gets the most runs wins. In cricket specific and netball specific, there's something called Super League, and that's really inter-arena competition. So our Super League team is sponsored by Blue Label Telecoms, and they'll take on Midrand Action Sports, and they'll take on Meyersdale, and they'll take on Centurion, and all the various different franchises compete against each other for the title of champions. It is actually a much bigger sport than people know already. There are actual World Cups that take place. South Africa sent teams to World Cups. Later on this year, we've got South Africa representing us in Dubai, in fact, against Australia, New Zealand and all those kinds of teams. So it is a really big sport. Last year we took a under-14 side to the World Cup in Australia. So it really is a big sport amongst a lot of participants in this country, and it's a growing sport.
Action Sports has 30 action facilities around the country, consisting of 105 international quality courts. Stay tuned for more action as we take an action netball next week. I'm Ray for Joburg Today.
Hi, this is Matata James and you're watching Joburg Today.
Like us on Facebook, joburgtoday.tv, and follow us on Twitter at Joburg Today. Leroy Man About Town visits one of the most advanced laser tag systems in the world, which also has a home right here in Johannesburg. The Black Ops Advanced Tactical Laser Tag offers a realistic combat simulator facility. Let's check it out.
Just because Joburg's a great city to live in doesn't mean you shouldn't learn how to protect yourself, which is why I'm here at Black Ops to learn a little bit more. I speak to CEO of Black Ops Laser Tag, Avinash Nair, to find out how his company's role fits within the South African security industry.
So tell me, Avi, how did you come up with the idea for Black Ops?
So yeah, I came up with the idea in my head. I'm an avid gamer, so I love the first-person shooters. But also don't like being a couch potato. So the idea was to try to get people off the couch and onto the field and actually get some physical training or get physical activity done while you're actually enjoying the game.
But how relevant is this to the security industry in South Africa?
So the technology is very good. It's developed as a training technology. So it's not the laser tag that you're used to, the flashy lights and the neon walls and that sort of stuff. It's very realistic. Developed for the US Army, the NYPD, LAPD. Even the Navy SEALs use it for training. Wow. So from a training for security perspective, it's very relevant. It's probably the most advanced force-on-force training solution in the world.
So how is the security industry here in South Africa taken up to this concept?
With the technology that we even brought in now, it's taken force-on-force training to the next level. We're starting from the ground up, so even from a recruitment perspective with new recruits for security companies, simulating house breakings, shop breakings, and see how they then react in different scenarios.
So basically they're getting the cream of the cream at the end of the day.
100%. So from the ground up, we're trying to bring in good talent and then also cultivate the talent that's in there and train them better.
So is this sort of environment, this realistic environment, limited only to security forces?
As I said, everyone wants to be a soldier or police or in the FBI. So our whole idea was, let's give the man in the street the opportunity to feel how it would be in Iraq or Baghdad. And so that's where we built this facility here.
I'm Leroy, man about town.
Hey, what up? This is Boots, and you're watching Joburg Today.
And that's all for today. For more on the city, do check out our playlist. From myself, Dumin Klapo, and the Joburg Today crew, it's goodbye.